Hello, greetings everybody. Thank you so much for joining us for another video. This video, real quick, I just want to talk about 3 things that you should do and avoid when forming your business with your Secretary of State saying you're forming a new business, and these are things that you should avoid and have in mind when doing that. So stay tuned. Alright guys, welcome back. So the first thing that I want to talk about when forming your business, I mean, there are a lot of things, a lot of moving parts, but the first one that I want to bring to your attention is not using your home address, okay? Try avoiding using your home address. For some, when you're applying for business credit, for some accounts that it's okay. I don't think you're going to be denied because you're using your home address. However, though, when you're escalating up the tiers applying for business credit, then the home address is not going to be acceptable. They're going to contact you or call you and say, hey, do you have a business address? This is a home address and we cannot accept it. So this is the reason why I recommend that you use a business address. You don't have to pay thousands of dollars to rent a facility, like a location, something physical. Even having a virtual address for your business, that works as well. Has been my experience that a lot of the vendors and financial institutions that we do business with, that's never been a problem. So instead of like using and besides, you don't want your home address. Like once you form a business, your home address is out there. So you don't want that. You don't want a psycho showing up at your doorsteps, like, complaining about something about your business. So pretty simple, just to protect yourself for your safety and also for professional reasons. Go ahead and use a virtual address for your business. Number 2. So one of the things that I've seen in our Facebook group is people utilizing a Gmail or Yahoo email. Like in my case, when I'm looking at my emails and I see somebody reaching out to me with a Gmail address, I sincerely don't pay attention to that email because it doesn't look professional to me. So think of that when you are reaching out to vendors or you're applying for a business account. That doesn't really sit well. So I do recommend you get a cheap domain. You can do it in GoDaddy or cheapname.com. You can definitely get a domain there and pay probably $4 or $5 a year and get an email address that is at yourbusinessname.com. Okay, so make sure that you do that. It makes you look more professional. Also, when you are applying for certain accounts and you're applying for with a Gmail, the application is not going to go through. It's been my experience with some of the tier 2 accounts that I've applied for, including Home Depot and Lowe's, and those accounts, they actually require that you have a business email address. Again, go to namecheap.com, I think it is, and GoDaddy, and you can buy a domain for about $6 a year. And then from those domains, some of those companies, they give you an email address for free. So go ahead and take advantage of that and get a professional email address. Some of the members of the Facebook group, they have been trying to apply for the Amazon pay by invoice, and if they don't have a professional email address, unfortunately, they're not being approved. So take that into consideration when forming a new LLC. The third, last but not least, that you should take into consideration is having a multi-member LLC rather than having a single member LLC. And that's for a number of reasons. Same as the aforementioned options, some vendors prefer to have a multi-member LLC rather than a single member LLC because it's more beneficial, it's less risky to them. And for you, it'll also help you be approved for more accounts. Your odds of approval will increase if you have a multi-member LLC. If you don't feel comfortable putting another person as part owner of the business, you can actually form another institution, another LLC, and put him as a member of your new LLC. So yourself and the other company, that makes it a multi-member. I hope that makes sense. But if you can find somebody like a relative, your spouse, you can put in like 10% owners of the companies, of the company. But the reason why I say 10% though is because you want to remain a majority owner of the company. That way, every time you apply for an account, it doesn't require the other person to be present to sign. So it is beneficial that you have majority of the ownership, like 60 or 70. In my case, I have 90%. My wife has 10%. That has helped us to really get approved for a lot of accounts. So those are the 3 tips that we had for today. Nothing further after this. If you have any questions, go ahead and post it in the comment section down below. If you have experienced any pushbacks from applications you've been putting in due to being a single member LLC, let me know down below as well. Please, we'll be very grateful if you go ahead and subscribe to the YouTube channel. We surpassed 11,000 subscribers, so thank you so much. Like this video, subscribe if you haven't done so. Thank you so much for watching. Peace.
Salir de esa